After multiple street takeovers last night in Austin, 3 people were hurt when DPS says a driver led them on a chase. It happened after authorities say about 100 vehicles gathered in a North Austin parking lot. KXAN's Sarah Alshay shares how businesses in a popular area for street takeovers are responding.
In the parking lot, and they know we're here. And they're starting to move.
Tire marks showing all that's left of a car meet the Texas Department of Public Safety says it responded to here at this Target off of Research Boulevard.
It looks like they're all starting to get moving.
DPS says troopers assisted the Austin Police Department with a call around 9:30 Saturday night for about 100 vehicles in this parking lot. According to DPS, a trooper saw a Mustang speeding without its headlights on. They say troopers tried to pull that car over, which then led into a chase. From there, the car hit another vehicle. The driver as well as 2 people in the car they crashed into were taken to the hospital. APD told KXAN it responded to calls about cars in several sporadic street takeovers Saturday night, including one at the intersection of Barton Springs Road and South Lamar Boulevard, an area where just a few months ago, dozens of cars blocked off the streets and the group popped fireworks. It's all left nearby businesses on alert.
And that's one of the reasons why we have somebody here that we pay to watch the property at night.
Barton Springs car wash owner Javier Uron says one of his employees saw Saturday night's street takeover.
He said they blocked off the actual intersections. We're doing donuts, 2 cars' tires popped. They actually changed some tires back here.
Uron says he's most concerned about any vandalism that may happen.
It's out of pocket costs when people come and vandalize the property. It can get to $2,000 to $10,000 just to fix.
Just across the street at Barton Springs Saloon, similar sentiments from employee Jackson Lamont.
I'm never going to advocate for there being more cops near my bar, but I'm really starting to think if we want that to stop, that's the only option.
And now that it's happened twice here this year, Uron and Lamont say they'll be on the lookout.
I feel like we're prepared. We have someone on site on property.
I'm definitely keeping an eye out, and I'm keeping my camera ready.
Sarah Alshay, KXAN News.
We're still waiting to hear back from APD to find out if the group involved in yesterday's takeovers are the same from February. There is no word yet if charges will be filed as a result of the crash or the takeovers. Now, responding to state troopers' involvement in last night's street takeovers, Governor Greg Abbott tweeted, "The city of Austin may have tried to eliminate DPS from Austin, but I have not." He went on to write, "DPS will be deployed as needed to every city, including Austin, to do everything possible to maintain safety." Earlier this month, Austin suspended a partnership with DPS that had troopers helping out as the department works to fill roughly 300 police positions. In response to the city's suspension, DPS announced it will still continue to patrol in Austin as outlined in that partnership. Well, as Sarah mentioned, in February, Austin police responded to a series of takeovers at busy intersections across the city, such as Barton Springs Road in South Lamar and North I-35 in Anderson Lane. Court documents say multiple crashes occurred, cars hit pedestrians, and police vehicles were damaged. 24 people were arrested in connection to those takeovers. And earlier this month, 5 people were arrested in Fort Worth involved in a street takeover. Police say those arrested were part of the same group that organized the February street takeovers in Austin that we just showed you. On January the 9th, Fort Worth PD saw a Dodge Challenger doing donuts in an intersection, and the Challenger led police on a chase. 2 of the 5 arrested were juveniles.